Hello everybody, Interi back again with another video. It's gonna be a short video, guys, today because I have something to do in a half an hour or something. I just want to talk a little about Federer-Thiem and the Roger Federer match here in Madrid. It was a great match, of course. Expected winner. Like I said yesterday, I thought that Federer-Thiem would win. But let's face it, guys, in the end it could go either way, guys. Roger Federer had his chances. He had 2 match points in that second set tiebreak. It was a really big battle there. So it was not like Roger Federer was without chance. So even though the Federer-Thiem was the favorite in this match by many tennis people around the world, including me, I also thought that the Federer-Thiem would win this match, but Roger Federer, guys, was not far away from winning this battle, guys. He really was not. This match was similar like the Indian Wells final, guys. Federer-Thiem is a slow starter. At least he seemed to be that against Roger Federer. The same thing happened in that Indian Wells final a couple of months ago. The Federer-Thiem lost the first set. He did the same here in Madrid. When I saw the first set, I just thought with myself, Roger Federer really can win this match. He really can win this match, and he maybe will win this match because the Federer-Thiem, he didn't find his rhythm. He didn't find his ground strokes. He was making a lot of unforced errors, like Federer-Thiem can do it. Time to time, guys. Federer-Thiem is not the most consistent tennis player on the tour. He definitely is not as consistent as Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic, in my opinion. But he is starting to be more consistent for each day and for each week and for each month and for each year. So he is starting to be more consistent for every day every time that I see him on the tennis court. So, but I knew that Federer-Thiem would step up his game. He would step up his level after that first set. So, which he did. He created a lot of breakpoint opportunities, and he didn't convert them many times until I think he breaked Federer for the first time in the third set. I think that he didn't break Federer in the first set. He didn't break Federer in the second set. For the first time that he broke Federer was in that third set, guys. And Federer broke back, of course, and leveled the match in 4-4. But Federer got broken immediately the next game. In the 9th game, I believe, in that third set. And then in the end, Federer-Thiem served out the match. But it was a great match from both sides, guys. It was a great match from Federer as well. Federer played a first strike tennis like he always do. Federer played hardcore tennis on clay, guys, because he knows that it is the only way for him to win matches, especially against good opponents. Even the same case was against Monfils yesterday. Federer played hardcore tennis on clay. He plays first strike tennis, he goes to the net, and he tried to do the same against Federer-Thiem, and it almost worked out, guys. He was only 1 point away from winning the match in that second set tiebreak. So, but Federer-Thiem was clutch in the big moments, guys. When it matters the most, Federer-Thiem was clutch. More clutch than Federer. And in the end, guys, Federer-Thiem won only 2 more points than Federer. Only 2 more points, guys. It was not like he won 10 or 15 points more than Federer. So clearly this match could go either way, but Federer-Thiem was more lucky. He was the more lucky one. He had more margins on his side. Guys, in tennis, what we tennis lovers sometimes forget, that the margins are very small, guys, especially when these top dogs face each other. When Nadal, Djokovic, Federer, Federer-Thiem, even Stan Wawrinka. Alright, Stan Wawrinka has been out of competition a very long time and he's not shown any great results until this week. It is his first quarterfinal appearance in a very long time on the ATP Tour. But all the top 10 players that are in the top top 10 in the world, when they face each other, guys, it's not many things that separates the winner from the loser, guys. It's 1 point here and one point there, guys, to be quite honest. So, and it was the same. It was the same case today between Roger Federer and Dominic Thiem. It was 1 point here and 1 point there who separated the winner from the loser. And this time, Dominic Thiem had the margins on his side. In the end, I believe that why Dominic Thiem won this match was because he is better from the baseline than Roger Federer. I saw stats who won the most baseline rallies, and Dominic Thiem was a player who won more baseline rallies. And it was not a surprise. I knew that before the match started. Dominic Thiem is a better baseline player than Roger Federer. And that's why Dominic Thiem was the favorite in this match before this match started. And that's why Roger Federer, and that's why clay is Roger Federer's worst surface, because he has to play long, draining, long rallies from the baseline, guys. He has to grind down his opponents, and he doesn't. It is not his strength to grind down the opponents, guys, and he is forced to do that on clay, and he doesn't try to do that, even though the surface is slow, like clay is clearly. He tries to play clay court tennis like it was hard court tennis, guys. So he approaches the net a lot. He goes a lot he tries drop shots. He tries to go a lot for the winners, and it almost worked today, guys, against Dominic Thiem. It worked against Gael Monfils. Against Gael Monfils, he approached the net 35 times and won 26 times of the approaches. So he tried the same way against Dominic Thiem, but Dominic Thiem is a better player than Gael Monfils. Dominic Thiem is one of the greatest clay court player, one of the best clay court players in the world, guys, together with Rafa Nadal, of course. So. And Roger Federer almost defeated Dominic Thiem. He was only 1 point away, guys. He had 2 match points, but he didn't choke. This time, Roger Federer didn't choke on these match points, like he has done many times in the past in his career. But this time, no, guys. He didn't choke. Dominic Thiem saved those match points. Exactly like Roger Federer saved the match point he was down against Gael Monfils yesterday. So, all credit to Dominic Thiem. He won this match deservedly. And all credit to Roger Federer as well. He really gave Dominic Thiem a run for his money, guys. He really did that. So, but in the end, the better player won, in my opinion. Dominic Thiem was not much. He was not a lot better than Roger Federer, but he was a slim better than Roger Federer, and in the end, that makes the difference, guys. In this level, like I said earlier in this video, on this level, guys, it's not many points that separates the winner from the loser. It's small margins, guys, and we saw exactly the same in yesterday's match as well between Roger Federer and Gael Monfils. It was small margins there as well, and it was small margins here between Roger Federer and Dominic Thiem in this quarterfinal match. I as a Roger Federer fan, of course, I'm a little sad, but not way too sad, because it was expected. In the end, it was expected that Dominic Thiem would win this match, even though Federer could have won it with a little bit of luck. He could have won it, but in the end of the day, Dominic Thiem was the favorite to win this match. Dominic Thiem is the favorite to win this tournament, in my opinion. Of course, Novak Djokovic can beat Dominic Thiem if Dominic Thiem doesn't make. In my opinion, Dominic Thiem's biggest weakness is his return, and that's why this match was this close between Roger Federer and Dominic Thiem. If Dominic Thiem would have had better returns in his arsenal, he would defeated Roger Federer much more easily, in my opinion. But Dominic Thiem doesn't have the greatest return on the tour, guys, and there Novak Djokovic has the chance, because Novak Djokovic has much better returns than Dominic Thiem. But Dominic Thiem has much better ground strokes than Novak Djokovic, in my opinion. At least much powerful ground strokes, and that will be a test for Novak Djokovic if he can handle Dominic Thiem's heavy ground strokes. Roger Federer almost did it. He was, like I said, only 1 point away from winning this quarterfinal match. Let's see if Novak Djokovic can handle Dominic Thiem's heavy, powerful ground strokes. Because Novak Djokovic has good returns and he can hurt Dominic Thiem's serve with his good returns. And Roger Federer doesn't have any great returns. Roger Federer's biggest issue in his game, in my opinion, is his returns, guys. Even his backhand to some degree, but he has improved his backhand throughout the years, Roger Federer. But his returns are not super great, in my opinion. Roger Federer's returns are not super great. If Roger Federer would have had better returns than he had, he would have had more than 20 Grand Slams in his career, in my opinion. So, but Novak Djokovic has great returns, so he can upset Dominic Thiem, because in my opinion Dominic Thiem is a slight favorite in tomorrow's semifinals as well. He's a slight favorite, not a heavy favorite. The match between Dominic Thiem and Novak Djokovic in tomorrow's semifinals can go either way. Look, guys, on the other side of the draw, I am pretty confident that Rafa Nadal will go to the final. I am pretty confident because I don't see anybody who will stop him. I don't see Stan Wawrinka that can stop Rafa Nadal. Rafa Nadal will beat Stan Wawrinka. Stan Wawrinka will leak a lot of unforced errors because Rafa Nadal will force Stan Wawrinka to leak a lot of unforced errors because Rafa Nadal will grind Stan Wawrinka down, I believe, from the baseline. Rafa Nadal will make the rallies really long, and in the end, Stan Wawrinka will not have the patience to keep the unforced errors low. So I believe Rafa Nadal will beat Stan Wawrinka. He will grind him down from the baseline, and he will do the same against Zverev or Tsitsipas. I believe Tsitsipas will beat Zverev. That's my feeling. I believe Tsitsipas will beat Zverev, but I'm not sure. But I believe Tsitsipas will beat Zverev. That match can go either way, but I believe Tsitsipas will beat Zverev. But either way, I believe that Rafa Nadal will be in the final on Sunday. But between Thiem and Novak, it can go either way. But Thiem is my slight favorite. I've said before this event started that I believe we will have a final between Rafa Nadal and Dominic Thiem, and I will stand to that opinion. I will stand to that prediction. I will not change my mind, but I will not be surprised if Djokovic beats Thiem, because Thiem doesn't have any super great returns. He has everything in his arsenal, but Thiem's returns are not super great, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Congratulations to Dominic Thiem for a super great victory over Roger Federer. Congratulations to Roger Federer as well for a great achievement here in Madrid. He went to the quarterfinals after not have played playing clay court tennis in 3 years, since 2016. And the tournament, guys, go on, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tennis, because we are seeing some great tennis, guys, both in yesterday's match between Roger Federer and Gael Monfils, and in today's match as well between Dominic Thiem and Roger Federer. Too bad Roger Federer didn't win in the end. As a Roger Federer fan, of course, I wish that Roger Federer would have won, but in the end, Dominic Thiem won deservedly. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Then take care and bye-bye.